We're here at Radar Festival with Air Drawn Dagger. I was just wondering if you could maybe explain a little bit about your sound, your vibe, energy.
Yeah, sure. I'd say we're quite an energetic, explosive live show. Angsty emo vibes is a lot of the words that come up a lot. Yeah, I think that's...
If you like witches and swamp monsters and gods and stuff,
Sure.
then you might like us.
Oh, okay. That sounds really interesting. I love that.
We love the theatrics.
This is an interesting question for you. Can you summarise Air Drawn Dagger in 3 emotions?
Three emotions is a good one.
I would go the first one, scared.
Therapeutic. Is that like a release?
Yeah.
A little aggression.
Yeah, that's fair.
Good
So
choices.
the riffs.
Yeah.
Kind of just like crying and dancing at the same time. You know that one girl that's like crying and she's doing the thing? That's us.
Yeah, like angry crying, rage cry. That's a term.
Rage cry,
We say that a lot. When we're like writing stuff, we're like, this is very rage cry.
I would imagine could be like that as well for listeners as well, though.
Yeah,
Totally.
100%.
We're like the soundtrack to your rage cry. So
That'll appeal to a lot of people watching this, I think. If you could choose one of your songs as therapy, which one would you choose?
if you want to get real sad, I'd go with Necromancer. I think that might be the saddest song we ever wrote.
Maybe. If you're feeling a bit nostalgic, I'd go with Bellyaches. It closes our album. I think that's one that is you can really go on a journey to. The video we made for it was very like nostalgic. Has lots of like pictures of us as kids and stuff.
Yeah.
And like our sort of stories.
I was gonna say Bellyaches as well.
Yeah.
But if you're feeling like you need that collective vibe, then I'd go with the album opener, Sanctifound. So that's very much like join the club vibe, you know.
Okay.
So I'd probably go with that one. Plus it ends with a stonking riff, so we're back to Rage Cry.
Nice,
Yeah.
love that. I was actually just curious, you said about like the kind of angsty, emo type vibe. Is that like intentional? Is it cathartic?
Yeah, so I think when we were trying to find a band name when we started this, it's really hard to name a band. And we went with the Shakespeare like reference of Air Drawn Dagger because it's sort of described as a characterization of an emotional outburst.
Yeah.
And that was the only kind of term that felt right to describe what we're making, because we weren't writing for this is going to be an emo band or a pop punk band or whatever. We wanted it to have like no rules whatsoever. So just to have a term that defined emotional outbursts, that kind of just characterized these sort of like musical tantrums it felt like we were writing.
But you know what? I was thinking, there's like a bit of stigma around that, isn't there? Like that you can't kind of have those angry outbursts. So it's really nice actually, because I think music, and especially the music that you're sort of creating and describing, sounds like almost like permission.
Definitely.
Absolutely. And I feel like if you're not angry, you're not listening. There's a lot going on. So if you're not feeling kind of angry right now, then probably like listen up a little bit. And whatever you're angry about, it comes from caring about something enough to be angry about it.
And it's okay to be angry.
Yeah, of course it is.
There's a lot to be angry about.
There's a lot to be angry about, and like figure out like what it is that you're angry about, why do you care about that thing, and use it for good.
Love that. One other thing I wanted to ask you about as well, I've been talking to a lot of people about this weekend. Creating music, being in a space like this, that can be sometimes quite competitive and all that kind of stuff. Imposter syndrome, are you familiar with the term?
Yeah.
Although we have been going for a little while, so I think we're kind of just like so grateful for everything that we get that it's kind of hard to feel like an imposter, because you're just like, oh my god, thank you so much for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely comes and goes, doesn't it? Because we definitely suffer from that a lot, like most people do, especially when you're at a really cool place like today and you're like, whoa, when did this happen? You just got to fake it till you make it. And then eventually sometimes you start feeling a bit more comfortable in certain situations. And I don't think it ever goes as well. Something will happen, or one situation will happen where you'll be like, feel a bit out of my depth here, you know. But yeah, you've just got to crack on, haven't you, and hope for the best, be yourself.
And I think that's kind of relatable in a lot of different spaces, like not just this one. Like even me as a therapist, you know, sometimes I still feel like I'm actually like worthy of being where I am today. You know, like thank you. Thank you. But you're right, it never truly goes away, does it? But yeah, how do you like have your own release? Like how do you cope with those trickier times?
Doing this?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, we get told that, like, our shows feel quite, like, you know, therapeutic for people who arrive, but really it's for us, you know.
We don't do it for you guys. We do it for us.
That's nice. No, but kind of it is that way, though, isn't it?
It
It's
really
like,
is, yeah. It gives us a release. nice.
We feed off of the crowd just as much as they feed off of us, which is really nice. Because I think afterwards when we're chatting to people, because we're very lucky that we do get to hang out afterwards and come and speak to people, and you have that connection like on and off stage. Like the people that come to our shows are the best people, I would say.
Oh, that's beautiful. But I was going to say, like, actually, for them seeing you like that and you seeing them like that, you kind of bounce off each other, right?
1,000%. Yeah, it's definitely like a mutually therapeutic experience, our shows, I think. And it's supposed to be. You know, if you don't feel like you belong anywhere else, then you belong at an Air Drawn Dagger show.
Oh, I love that so much. Oh, it's beautiful. This or that, Zen backstage or party backstage?
Ooh, it's a little bit of a mix for us.
It's this or that, not a mix.
I'm trying to...
Zen backstage.
Yeah, I think Zen.
We recently did a party backstage when we were on tour last week because we finally had like the room and the space, and we listened to way too much hip hop. You were listening to like a lot of Cardi B, and you said to me afterwards, didn't she say it? She said, don't let me listen to that much Cardi B before I go on stage, because you said you were just being a menace all show. Thoughts?
I don't remember any of that.
Exactly.
So it's whale song from here on out.
Yeah, exactly. White noise only.
Yeah, so that's led you to, okay, maybe we should be Zen backstage.
Yeah, definitely. The fact that you blacked out, you were that sassy. Come on.
I don't think this is true. I don't believe the allegations.
Slander.
We need proof.
You don't.
Because it's not true.
You don't want to pull at this thread.
Okay, next this or that. Which is scarier this is? Which is scarier? Performing at a place like this with thousands of people or going to therapy?
Oh, therapy.
Therapy.
Talking about my feelings? No.
He hits things.
Yeah.
I hits things. You shout things. Much easier.
I like it. Okay. Writing upbeat songs or writing more mellow, sad songs?
Ooh, we do both.
In terms of like lyrically positive songs, though, it could never happen. But we've tried before in the past to write like hopeful songs, and we're just like, it just don't feel right somehow.
Our favourite thing is upbeat music, as in energetic music with the worst awful lyrics you ever heard, but in poppy melodies.
Like shaking your ass and crying.
Yeah, we like it. We're back to that thing of the
See, it's the motif. It's what we're about, the balance. Say horrible words, but wear baby blue. It's the brand, you know?
The final question I have for you is, if there is anybody watching who is struggling with their mental health right now, what would you say to them?
I just think it's important to talk about it with whoever you can, whether it's friends, family, strangers, online, coming to shows, talking to us. You know, our shows are always an open space where you can talk to anyone, any members of it. We're very accessible, I'd like to think, as a band, and I think that's probably the main thing you can do. And then trying to find things you really enjoy and spend your time doing that whenever you can, whether that's being creative or reading or whatever. Just fill your time with something that means something to you.
What a great message.
It really does get better. Like, everybody finds themselves in those times where you think it can't possibly get better, or there can't possibly be a light at the end of the tunnel, and mad things happen every day. Just keep going and just see what happens, even in spite. Just keep going.
I mean, I'm fueled by spite sometimes. Like, it fuels
Why
me.
has that got such a
I'm like,
stigma?
don't tell me
You
I
know?
can't do something.
We're
I
here
will
for
do it.
spite.
Here for spite, yeah.
Use it.
Yeah, use it.
I love that it's not just me.
No, let it fuel you.
Finally, do you have anything that you want to promote? Anything that's like upcoming?
The debut album, A Guide for Apparitions, is out right now. We're going on tour across Europe later in the year, and there will be a documentary released this summer as well about the making of the album and all things Dagger related.
I love a documentary.
Yeah.
We don't remember much of the album recording process because it was so intense. So we're going to find out too.
I love that. You'll be watching along with all of us.
Literally, yeah, it's all a blur. So let's see what that looks like.
I'm really excited for that. Very different, that actually.
Exactly. Yeah, we like exploring different mediums and stuff, so that'll be fun.
Awesome. Well, there you go. You know where to check these guys out. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
that. I really appreciate you doing this with me.
Thank you.